not going. Just think this is what it's gonna be like. So so cute. Dude, I know. It's crazy. Let's see if we can find all those guys.
Turn it off. Just make it to where your phone doesn't log.
Yeah, that's true. It's an octopus right here. What are we looking at? That's so cool. Wow. That's so cool. I can see that.
Bend down there and crawl in there. You'll see those.
I'm not doing that.
Then vice versa, that could be the opposite effect. It could make them look small.
Look at those little guys. Wow. We've got more little shrimpies down there.
It's like James Cameron stuff.
James Cameron stuff.
Yeah. Avatar.
Oh,
Blue people.
yeah. Huh?
I said video of when you like walk down the hallway and you see the whole thing. A little bit. Zoom in. Mermaid in there. The one fish that was supposed to be in the other area? Yes.
Look at all of them. That's crazy.
It's the one that mimics. They mimic being coral.
This is insane. This fish. Crazy. Wow. Jellies. Now you do a fit check. kelp forest. Ooh.
That dude is huge.
Look at that. Hi crazy critters. So we just got done with the aquarium in Branson, and I wanted to do a quick kind of experience moment. So I took the Reborn in, it's back there, and the amount that we got approached, oh my gosh. Spice, how many times did we get approached in there?
At least 8 or 9 different times.
It was insane. Well, when we first got out of the car, we started walking towards the building, and this girl started like yelling at us, and I didn't know what she was saying, but we went up to her and she said that they had bought tickets and they didn't have time to go, so we had given her cash for those tickets, and I was like, I really hope we didn't just get scammed out of $70, because that would have really sucked. That would have been awful. And so we get in there, and I had the baby on a carrier, and you will see that in the clips, but I had gotten approached by multiple people asking how old is the baby, and oh, so cute, oh, look at the tiny baby, or like telling their kids, look at the little baby she's holding, and I'm like, oh my god. And so they would always come up, and like for me, I don't know how like other people are, but if they ask how old, I'm always just like, it's a doll, just because like if they look closer and see that there's no ear canal and stuff like that, it's gonna be a little awkward. So I told them it was a doll, and I always do my spiel of I make dolls. The one that I brought I didn't make, but I always just say I make realistic dolls, and I have a YouTube channel, and that's why I bring them out, because it's just easiest to explain why you have it, because I didn't feel like anybody was like judgmental, like except for one person. But everybody seemed really nice, and they're like, oh my gosh, I thought it was real. And then I would always see them like out of the corner of my eye like go off to their families and like clearly tell them that, oh, it's a doll, and then they'll look over, and there was this one part which was really embarrassing. So they have this like 5D, 7D, everybody says all sorts of different ones, but this like movie thing where you sit in this chair and it doesn't come off the ground, it just kind of like sways and like bounces a little bit, and so you can't hold your kids. And so I had heard the worker say to another lady, like, he has to sit in a stroller, you can't hold him, because only the chairs move, it's not like the whole like ground moves, it's just the chairs. And so I got up and she was telling me the whole spiel, because I had the baby strapped right here, and I was like, oh, it's just a doll. And so like I pulled the thing over and showed the face, and she was like, oh, it's a doll. And so she said like something like she was going to tell the person in front of me that it was a doll or something like that. I thought there was a worker that was going to be like on the inside who would like come and make sure everybody was like buckled in their seats and be like, oh, like you can't have that baby on your chest. So I thought it was going to be something like that. So we sit in, I get buckled up, I feel awkward as crap, because we walk in across all of these people, because our seats were at the very end, and every single one is looking at me, of course, because they're like, why is this person with an infant coming to do this little chair movie thing? And so the worker comes in, who we had originally talked to, and she announces in front of the whole room, she says, she like motions towards me and is like, it's a doll, that's the reason why she's able to hold it, because I'm guessing she probably told other people like your kids have to stay in their strollers or wagons or whatever. And I was like, oh my gosh, thank you for calling me out in front of everybody. Because it was mainly like, she said it in front of everybody, but she was talking towards the person who was in front of me who wanted to hold her kid, but she had to put him in the stroller. And she kind of looked at me like with this dirty look and was kind of, I think she might have been stressed out because her kid was like being whiny or something. And she was like, okay, well, he's just throwing a fit, so we are just gonna leave. And it was just really awkward, because she kind of looked at me like, you kind of got that vibe too. Like she was looking at me like, one, why are you doing that, into like just kind of rude. And so I was like, okay, well that's not a very good start, because that was like the very first thing you do is they have this like walkway and you look at some fish and then you go down this hallway, watch the movie, and then you do the rest of the stuff. But all those people that were in that room, every time they saw me, I was like, I told Spice, I was like, they know my secret, they know it's not real. But we talked to this really nice worker at the end. She was like, oh my gosh, such a tiny baby. And I always do the straight, boom, it's a doll, like let's just get that over with. And she was really cool. She used to work at Silver Dollar City, and we talked about that. And yeah, it was really cool. I thought the aquarium was really awesome. I think I'll show the clips first, and then even though like I talked about some of the beginning stuff, I think I'll show this clip at the end if you're interested. And then on this trip, I'm going to do more filming of what we do, but I won't have the doll with me probably. And I will either have that in a separate video or have that at the end if you're interested to see like some of the fun things that we do. But if not, then this is the end. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.
Bye.
Bye.